Hello. Hi everyone. Yeah, this is from Success Guru. Just wanted to, help you and understand and more about what is SAP and how it's gonna make a lot of difference in terms of changing your career and taking your career into next level. So I hope you guys can see my screen. So this is a basic about SAP. And before jumping into the basic, myself having almost 15 years of experience in SAP, worked in almost all the MNC companies, traveled across the global, and I have almost 10 years of training experience. I give training personally, and I provided training from my different trainers. I have more than 100 trainers with me, and yeah, so it's been a 15 years in SAP. And before that, I was working in the normal industries. And after that, I took a training. And after that, I got into SAP almost 10 years back. And it's been almost 12th year in SAP. And it's been a tremendous journey. And in terms of learning and in terms of growth from the career point of view as well. So that's why I just wanted to, motivate others and help others. Of course it's a business, but definitely we'll try to make the best out of it, and we deliver the training very professionally. And our main motto is that once the students gets trained, they should get a job. It's not about learning and keep it somewhere else. It's not a bookish or theoretical kind of a knowledge. It's more about job oriented kind of training what we provide. So basic about SAP, the SAP is one of the demanding ERP system. ERP means enterprise resource planning. So every company needs ERP, because none of the company can run the business without an ERP system, because none of the company can do the business in paper or Excel file, as a company will do almost 100 years back. But now, if you take any company, they need one ERP system to improve the revenue and track the business, and to deliver the most of it and improve the profit of the company, because whatever you do in the company, it should be tracked and it should be traceable, right? So then only there will be a transparent kind of a mode will get developed in any company. So SAP is one of the demanding options in ERP. In ERP, there are so many softwares before, yeah. Like you have PeopleSoft, Maximo, Oracle, and so many softwares were there. But SAP has beaten almost all the ERP. It's one of the leading and top ERP system in the world now. Yeah, SAP stands for System Application Product in Data Processing, and again, don't call SAP, because it's a German software, and in German SAP means it's a different meaning. So you should always call as SAP. Yeah. So SAP stands for System Application Product in Data Processing. SAP is not a purely a techie kind of software. It's not a software. It's a software. It's one of the tool, or it's one of the process. You can call it as a process. It is not something pure like your iOS, Android, or something like that. It's not a software. Yeah, it's purely a functional process under ERP system. ERP is one of the main umbrella. Okay, in that ERP there are SAP, Oracle, JD Edwards, Maximo, so many ERP tools will come. But nowadays everyone will go for SAP because it's one of the top demanding. Other softwares are no longer available, and SAP has almost beaten other softwares like Maximo and PeopleSoft and all. But now 10% of the company still using other ERP system that will get migrate to SAP as soon as possible. Yeah. So it started by 5 IBM engineers in 1970, and it's been almost a 50 years of journey. And nowadays 90% of the company using SAP as per the current market, suitable for all Fortune 100 and 500 companies, because SAP is a bit costlier, because they have to get a license from SAP company, any company. For example, if you have any manufacturing company who is manufacturing a steel, automobile, different textile, or any company, if they want SAP, then they have to spend a lot of money on the licenses. So it is suitable for very big companies. It's not suitable for the company where 100, 200 employees are working, and the business is less than the crore turnover. So for them, it's it's a difficult to handle SAP because it's pretty costly. Even a software is costly, and if you want to implement SAP, the service provider like Accenture, Infosys, Wipro, these people will charge more, because they have to pay a lot of fees to the consultant like us. Yeah. So, it's very much suitable for, medium and large scale companies. Yeah. That's why I mentioned 100 and 500 companies. And leading ERP system and 46,000 customer, 90,000 employees, I think it's old data, but nowadays I think more than 9 lakh I can see the employees in SAP. And there is no any study how many people are right now in SAP, but I can see there are a lot of people across the global who has become a SAP consultant. And I have been into SAP from last 12, 13 years, and that time it was just booming up, but nowadays it's boomed up. Yeah. Everyone is using SAP. Everyone, there is a need of SAP. There is a upgradation keep on happening. Before it was ECC SAP, but now it is S4 HANA. It's just a technical upgradation of the system. And yeah, there are a lot of improvements. From my last 13 years to till now, there are SAPs keep on improving. So you will not get a software anything which can beat SAP. No, SAP will be there forever for next 50, 100 years. But the thing is, in SAP only, you may, feel a lot of changes, the look and feel, or the technical, or so many things, flexibility, and, metaverse kind of a thing. So there are so many different phase of SAP, I can say. But SAP is SAP. SAP remains same. How it is working before, it is how working now. But the thing is, there are so many changes here and there. You will come to know when you start your journey in SAP, you will feel a lot of changes every year, every 2 years, 3 years. But the main key to get it updated is you have to keep a speed of that particular SAP keeps improving. So you have to keep improving. But every year you have to learn, you have to get a certification, or you have to learn new modules. And like if you are a single module consultant for next 2 to 3 years, then the market expectation is that you should have a more than 2 to 3 modules in next 10 years. So it's all about improving yourself and changing your version one by one. Yeah. So this is my mail ID, and this is my I think this number is not valid. I can provide my WhatsApp number over there. So let me change it now. Yeah, it's a WhatsApp number, and you can call me or you can discuss with me. This is my number. Okay, let me go to the next slide. So yeah, so this is the ERP system, SAP journey, how SAP has started. What is SAP? So what is SAP is, for example, if you consider an ABC company who is manufacturing steel or manufacturing, automobile, oil and gas, or you can consider any company. Okay. So before SAP comes into picture, what was happening is there are ERP system. It's not like without ERP system, it's very difficult to go, run the business for any company, as I said. So there was a ERP system like the production department. If you go to any company, you will have this different departments, right? You will have production department, you have purchasing or the procurement, you have finance, you have sales, you have HR, you have environment, health and safety, and you will have so many departments will be there. Then only your process is called as one company. If you take any company, the major business is to take the raw materials, assembly, manufacturing, operations, and the production. Then everything will be done, and it will convert it to the final finished product, and you will sell to the customer, right? If you take any company, it's all about same process, almost the same process. It's all about manufacturing something and sending it to the customer. Yeah. So slightly there will be a difference between company to company, but if you take any company, you will have these departments: purchase, production, HR, sales, and finance. So what was happening is every department is using their own softwares in ERP. Production is using BNN ERP system, and purchasing is using BNN or some other ERP system. Finance is using Oracle Finance. Sales, they are using JD Edwards software. HR used the PeopleSoft ERP system. So if you do this, what happens is there will be a bonding will get break, right? There will be a lack of integration. Lack of integration means the communication between one department to one department is very difficult. For example, I am a customer. I need 100 product in next 1 week. Yeah, I will raise the quotation. I will raise the request to the company, and this company start to manufacture that particular product, like start to produce. So if they want to manufacture those kind of materials or the product, they will take the material from purchase, whatever the tools required or the material, whatever they have to get it from purchase. The purchase team should be in line with finance team, because they need a budget, they need a money, they need a finance to get that particular material supplied to the production team. Even though they have a material in warehouse, is fine, well and good, but if they don't have, they have to get it from outside. There will be again picture of money, like you have to get the budget approval, you have to get it done, and then your company will raise a quotation, find a vendor, and get the material inside your company, right? For that, again, you need a bonding between purchasing team and the production team and the finance team. It should be a very quicker one. It's not like something you call them and because it's a big company, there are so many orders which they have to produce within that particular limit of time. So it's not about only 10 material. That could be lakhs of material, millions of material they have to produce every day. Yeah. So you need a communication or the integration to happen very quickly, without any hassle, without any manual interruption, like calling and going and tell them. It's all outdated nowadays. And also sales people will bring a project, sales people will bring the requirement from the customer. So once they have it, then they will pass the information to the production team and everything, right? So sales is also important factor. They are using JD AdWords. So again, there is a mismatch between the ERP system. Different department is using different ERP system. And also when it comes to HR, because they have to give the manpower, they have to track the attendance of the employees, recruitment, compensation, your punch in, punch out, everything should be handled by HR, and it should be linked with other team member also, and other department as well, right? For example, if they in production, in the maintenance, I want one supervisor to be ready for next tomorrow morning 10 a.m. Their attendance, their leave has to be mapped in SAP. In SAP means it should be mapped somewhere in one system, so that the tracking will become easy, saying that okay, there is a produce, there is a requirement of 100 or the 10 assembly product tomorrow, and I need a supervisor to be available in the morning slot. So your supervisor availability should be shown to the maintenance department, so that they can assign the work just one day before, right? If the supervisors are absent and they are not available, they are busy with some other task, then that integration will not be possible. So because of that, there is a huge issues are going on with respect to integrations, because every department using different software. Your agenda is getting fulfilled, your requirement is getting fulfilled, but how it is getting fulfilled, it's a tedious work. So definitely at the end of the day, you will get that product delivered to the customer, because everyone will come into one place and they will try to figure it out. But company is spending a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of hassle involved in this particular and distracting kind of a process. Yeah, that is why SAP has came up with one product. Like in that SAP system, all the department comes into one department, one particular software. In one software, you will have everything combined into different modules. But it is SAP. The integrations are so smooth. There will not be any manual interaction, nothing. It's going to be a very smooth process and the result oriented process, because the software itself is same. Every department has to use SAP. In SAP, there are so many different modules which are integrated very closely, so that for purchase, SAP is a production SAP, finance SAP, sales SAP, HR SAP, everything is SAP, but different module, but integrations are very close because system is same. It's not a different ERP system, right? It's only one ERP system. That is why SAP has made a tremendous change, and the companies are keeps using SAP. They keep coming back to SAP, whatever it is, whatever the reason may be. They are very impressed about the performance and the advantages what they are going to get from SAP. Yeah. So this is one more example. See, your customers will get a call, your sales team will get a call from the customer to deliver the product. It will be intimated to the different team, inventory, finance, HR, shop floor, production, and whatever it is. Like it will go through the each and every process. Then it will send it to the different vendors or the customer to fulfill their requirement. So if you have an ABC company, if you want to implement SAP, if you are doing the paperwork, or if you are handling with other ERP system, or if you don't have any ERP system, if you want to implement SAP, then the manufacturing company, we call it as a business, or the client, or company, they have to get a license from SAP Germany. They will give a license based on how many modules they want, how many users they want in each module. Yeah, based on that, they will charge, and they will get a license from SAP Germany. And after that, the SAP, they will get SAP, but it's not about, it's a, fit and match functionality where you will take the software and fit it to your company. Okay, done and dusted, and you can do the business, or you can do the transaction in SAP. No, it will not happen, because every company will have a different process. For example, how they procure the material from vendor, how they do the maintenance is different from company to company. There will be a legal and statutory requirement in each of the company. There will be a country specific requirement. There will be you can't expect that every company will do the same process. That's why SAP has to be implemented in any of the company based on their business, based on how the company is built, how the company is doing a business without SAP. Accordingly, we have to adjust, we have to map it to the SAP software. It means you need somebody like SAP consultant like me, or like you may become a SAP consultant in future. So SAP consultants are the right person who is trying to map the standard SAP into the customized customized business requirement business requirement process which client is expecting. So this company cannot get directly SAP. They can get it, but directly they cannot fit it to the company, because it has to be implemented as per the company process or company standard rules. That's why they will give a project to the IT company, where Infi, Wipro, Accenture, and so many companies are there, where the consultant like us are working, so that we go to the company, we understand how the company is built, what are their expectations. Based on that, we will implement SAP in that particular company. It may take the fresh implementation. Like if you take one company, let's say you take a XYZ company, where they don't have any SAP system. To implement SAP system, it will take a year. 1 year to implement SAP in any of the company, because it's not like you go there and fix something SAP. Okay, you can do the business in SAP. No, it has to be mapped as per the existing business process, what they are doing. For example, if one company is taking the material from the vendor and they are giving the quotation and they are doing the maintenance, like how they are doing, it should be exactly mapped in SAP. It's not like every company is do the same. There will be a lot of changes, and there will be a lot of data, like your material has to be updated, equipment master has to be updated, your vendor master, GL account, lot of things has to be updated in SAP, right? Because they will, before SAP, they might be having in the Excel file or in the paper or somewhere else. Everything they have to bring it to the SAP software. It will take a lot of time to implement SAP in any of the fresh companies. That's why they need a SAP consultant like us, where we are working in an IT company and trying to support and implement SAP in the client system. Yeah, in the manufacturing system. Maybe this company itself is having a internal IT companies, internal IT employees as a SAP consultant. If it is there, yes, they will be able to implement. There is no need of service provider like IT companies. Yeah. So these are the different module. There are three kinds of a section in SAP. One is technical, database, and functional. Technical means purely a technical, like it is suitable for those who interested in coding or the program, like mainly computer science engineers, where they are suitable for these technical modules. In technical, there are two modules. One is ABAP and basis. ABAP means it's a pure coding, it's a programming where we need to write a program, we need to change the program, we need to understand the program. SAP, the foundation for SAP is SQL query. So based on the SQL, SAP has been derived. So SAP has a different languages. They have to understand the languages, write the program, coding, and test it. So it's purely a technical programming kind of a module. SAP SAP ABAP. It's called as SAP ABAP. Then it comes SAP basis, where these people are responsible for maintaining the database, handling the database, installation of SAP server, maintaining the server, and security, maintaining the roles and authorization, monitoring of different application. It's also technical. It's also a very good technical module. So when it comes to demand, market demand, job oriented demand, every module is same, guys. Okay, and there is nothing to worry. I cannot say that okay, basis is very high paying, ABAP is high paying, or any of the functional high paying, nothing like that. Every module has its own impact in SAP. You take any module. Okay, there is nothing called which is very hot demanding or something like that. There's nothing like that. Okay, every module has will do their own justice if you become a consultant. Okay, then it comes database, where it is small modules like BI, BO, BW. It's purely a reporting, KPI reports and everything. It's also kind of a technical database kind of a modules, very small modules. And after that, functional modules. Functional module, I will show it here. These are all the all the functional modules. FI, finance and controlling. It can be both together considered as a finance and controlling, FICO. Then sales and distribution, SD, material management, MM, and PP, production planning, PM, plant maintenance, QM, quality management, PS, project system, HR, human resources. These are the main functional modules. But apart from that, there are environment, health and safety, and there are so many different functional modules are there. But these are the important functional module. You can add one more functional module as EHS, environment, health and safety. That is missing here. That is also one of the important module. So these are the functional module. Functional means, for example, if so means I'm a consultant from SAP MM and PM and QM, something like that. So I worked in the maintenance before before I coming to SAP. So the maintenance module in plant maintenance is very closer to me, because SAP is just a replica of what you do in the normal, in the normal industry life, guys. That's it. So if you are for example, I'll go one by one. SAP FICO, finance and controlling. This is the purely related to finance. The GL account, month end, this month end posting, accounting, any profit and loss and debit and credit of the company, maintaining different assets. It's a purely a finance thing. If anybody is working as an accountant or a financial advisor, or you can say any of them from commerce background, for them it is suitable. For them, this module is quite suitable. I'm not saying that the fresher cannot learn functional module. If you don't know any of this module, if you didn't work any of this particular domain, I'm not talking about SAP. Like if you don't have any experience, also you can learn any modules. You might be somewhere here and there, you may feel that okay, this module looks very interesting for me, and I can take this module. If you don't have experience, some people will have experience. For them it is easy to figure out which module is more suitable for them. For example, if I take about finance and controlling, the people who are working in the finance area, like I'm not talking about SAP. You have not become SAP consultant yet, but before coming to SAP, you might be working in some financial institution, some, different financial accounting as a clerk and accountant, and you might be having a MBA or MCW, the account related background. For them, FICO is one of the major module which is hot demanding, and in this module is suitable for them. Yeah. Then sales and distribution. If you are in a marketing department, if you are in a sales department, if you are working somewhere in the insurance or sales or any kind of sales and marketing, then SAP SD is suitable. SAP material management, like if you are working in the procurement area, purchasing area, if you are working with a vendor relationship, and if you are working in any of the company as a material coordinator, business analyst. So it's the SAP deals with all related to material, the inflow and outflow of the material, the procurement, and the creating purchase requisition, purchase order, and creating different types of a PO, stock transport order, and everything. These all are available without SAP also, right? The purchase order, purchase requisition, everything is like it's running from last 200, 300 years, right? It's not about SAP. SAP, only thing is whatever you are doing in other ERP system, or whatever you are doing in the paper or in the book, you are trying to do it in SAP. That's it. The PRPO process came long back, because without that they can't procure a material. Like PO is a legal document, right? So if you are aware of this PRPO process and something like that, then SAP is suitable, so that you know that procurement and purchasing without SAP pretty well. So coming and learning SAP, it doesn't, it's very easy task for you. Okay, there could be additional functionality, there could be additional things which SAP provides, but your core idea and the core knowledge remains same. You have some basic background about that, right? So you have to think in that way, which module is suitable based on your interest. And production planning, if you are working as a supervisor, technician, and operator, you are working as a production area, and you are one of the supervisor, shop floor engineer. For them, the production planning is suitable. Then it comes plant maintenance, where it deals with the maintenance of the equipment, doing the corrective maintenance, preventive maintenance, maintaining the equipment, maintaining the asset, and finding the loopholes inside the equipment, creating a breakdowns, different handling the breakdowns, shutdowns. Purely a maintenance, maintaining the equipment, maintaining the plant. Okay, if you are working as a supervisor, technician, operator, and if you are working as a mechanical engineer, anything like, okay, so if you are an engineer, any sort of engineer, mechanical, civil, and instrumentation or something, then I think the PP, PM, QM, or PS module is suitable. SD is also suitable, but FICO is more suitable for accounting background, where I recommend engineers may not have this particular deep knowledge about finance. So for engineers, and any of these modules like material management, production planning, plant maintenance, quality management, project system, these are the modules which are relates very close to you guys. Yeah. So plant maintenance deals with whole maintaining each and every equipment, maintaining the each and every asset inside the company. Quality management is the next module, where it deals with maintaining the quality of the equipment, and inspection of the equipment, the rejection of the equipment, and it's all about maintaining the quality of the particular instrument. Like if you are working in the pharmaceutical or chemical company, the inspection is a very important thing, right? You have to inspect the equipment or the product very closely. And if you are taking the material from the vendor also, you have to do the quality inspection. Then only you can expect that, okay, this material, this particular product is having no defect. Yeah, it's all about finding the defect and monitoring and inspecting the particular equipment, whether it's going out or coming inside our company. You have to do the quality check. Then project system, it's all about maintaining big projects, handling the projects, like installation of transformer and so many big projects which are related to the cost, suitable for again engineers. Project system. Then it comes human resource, HR. It's quite common, anybody can understand what HR do. HR deals with and the compensation, recruitment, hiring, your payroll, your punch in and punch out, different bonuses. So I'm not talking about SAP. I'm talking about without SAP, this department exists. All this department exists without SAP, right? You might be seeing this activity without SAP also. SAP is just is trying to adopt all this process into one particular software. Whatever you have done in your company, you are trying to do it in SAP. That's it. That's why I'm saying, if you are confused about which module to select, that is the main thing which you have to decide before coming into the SAP world. Which module I can learn, because demand wise, the market, job wise, all modules are same. Okay, so if you are a fresher, you can learn any module, but still there are the chances where you can find, okay, I'm interested in this particular module because it looks very closer to me, where I can learn faster. That interest is important. Okay, if you are if you don't have any idea about any departments or any process, if you want to directly come and learn SAP, you can learn any module. Okay, but if you are working somewhere, if you have some small idea on any of the departments or any of the process which I explained, then you can select your module easily. Okay, so that is the main thing, to select which module is suitable based on your experience or based on your interest. Person who are having worked in some other company, they can decide based on the experience. The person who are a fresher, then they can decide based on their interest. Okay, so this is about session commitments. The training will happen in Zoom. There is no offline class at all. It's only online class we provide, and it's like a daily 1 hour or 2 hour or weekend 3-4 hours of session based on your convenience. Some people are free only in the weekend, so we can arrange only in the weekend class, like Saturday 4 hours or Sunday 4 hours. Based on your availability and the trainer availability, we will match everything and we will set up a class. And apart from weekend, weekday also we can do 1-2 hours of training, either in the morning or either in the evening time, based on the students and the trainer availability. Okay, it is flexible. We can adjust the time here and there, and we can have one just intro call kind of a thing, where we'll decide, okay, we can fix one time from tomorrow, so and so time, so we'll stick with the time. Okay, it's all flexible. We are flexible enough to adjust and make you feel good in terms of the flexibility. Okay, the training will happen only in English. There is no other language which we teach, because it's a universal kind of a language. And if you go and trying for a job in SAP, English communication is very important. I recommend, if you don't have English communication, it's very difficult to get into the SAP job. Okay, so training will happen in Zoom online meetings. We have subscribed with the Zoom, and we have official Zoom link, so that we will share the Zoom link and you guys can join the Zoom link. Okay, SAP server will be provided. It will be for next 2 or 3 months we will be giving. Okay, so we will be giving a SAP server for you to practice, because the mainly training will get completed almost in 30 hours. Any module, like near to 30 hours. It depends on how fast you learn. Do you have any question or not? Like how many extra class we provide? Approximately, you can consider 25 to 35 hours. Small module will take 25 hours. The bigger module will take 35 to 40 hours also sometimes. Yeah. So you may consider 1 month of course, 1 month of time. You may consider, if you take daily 1 hour also, it will take 1 month of your training. After 1 month also, you will have a server for another 1 month to practice. Okay, so then after that, you can, if you get a job, then it's fine. You can learn and you can do it in your live system where you are working. Yeah, but we will be giving a server for 2 to 3 months, so that you can enjoy and you can, you can practice, you can play around. We'll be giving a training system where you can practice anything. So every class will be recorded and send it to you after the class. Like how I recorded this particular class and you are watching somewhere. So like that, every class, technical class will get recorded, so that we'll be sending the recorded link after the class, so that you can, you can open that and you can practice. You can see the video and you can forward, rewind, and you can do whatever, and you can practice in SAP server, which we are providing. Materials will be given. Each and every document for all the modules will be provided, so that if you want to learn more and understand, go into deep, you can learn those particular materials. But my recommendation is to make sure that if I teach 1 hour of class, we'll be sending a recorded link, right? So after that, you should be able to practice without seeing a video. That is a confident. Apart from that, yes, materials will definitely help. You can read the material and you can remember that, but practical hands-on experience are very much important. So job assistant and SAP masterclass will be provided to you, and refer YouTube on SAP masterclass. If you put SAP masterclass success guru, I have posted one video in YouTube, and you will get that particular masterclass video that is suitable for those who already got trained. Okay, so if you don't know anything about SAP, if you are not trained in SAP, then that is not suitable. So once you got trained, let's say you come for a training and you got trained with us, then I'll be giving that SAP masterclass videos for free, so that in that SAP masterclass video there are a lot of things you will get it, like how to prepare an CV, how to apply for a job, and how to get a job, and how to clear an interviews, what are the interviews questions, what kind of a projects you may get it, how to work in each of the project, what is the difference between different projects in SAP, how your daily routine will be after becoming a SAP consultant, what is your job, what is your roles and responsibilities, and yeah, what are the different tips to survive in SAP, and different tactics to change the job in SAP. It's a pretty good list. I prepared with my 15 years of experience. You will not get it anywhere, and it comes with very hard work. So that I presented to you, and I hope after giving trainings to many of the students, then I feel that yeah, this is one thing X factor is missing in terms of technical knowledge also. This this kind of a brainstorming masterclass session is required. So I have prepared that. It's available in YouTube. So I think landing page, landing video itself is available. Full video, you have to get it. You have to get it from me. If you are coming for a training, this particular masterclass is a free of cost for you. So yeah, that's going to be a very immense help for you guys, which I prepared. So basically you will get that live training, recorded videos, masterclass videos, SAP server. The class is live. Yeah, the training is live. Okay, that is also, if you don't have time, if you want me to send the recorded videos of your the whole class, that is also possible. Okay, but sometimes what happens, if you are learning recorded session, that seriousness, discipline will not come. If you are coming daily 1 hour for the live class, the interest will be more. Okay, I recommend. So if you have little bit knowledge on SAP, you can survive, you can you can improve your expertise with videos. But if you don't have any SAP knowledge, then if you are learning only from the videos, then it's quite difficult. But many people have done that. It's up to you. Yeah. So this is the trainer profile. I think each trainer comes up with 10 years of experience, certified, and 8 years of training experience, trained more than, not 50, I think they have trained more than 500 students across the global. They are flexible and fast track course expert. Like if you want immediate fast track, they can do that. They can go with the slow pace also, based on the student condition, like how exactly, what is your background, do you know about SAP or not. Based on that, the trainer will adjust his accent and the speed and everything, and based on that he will be able to deliver the training. So myself and the trainer both are accessible easily. We'll create one WhatsApp group. Once you enroll for a training, we'll create one WhatsApp group. We'll be in touch regularly. We will try to monitor whether you are learning or not, practicing or not, because practice is important, guys. Don't think that, okay, I've taken the training, okay, I will get a job. Unless you practice, you will never get SAP. Yeah, remember that. If you are a guy like, I don't want to practice, I will take a training, then I want job. No, there is no shortcut. You have to practice. Okay. Yeah, these are the value added in the masterclass, which I explained, which is covering CV preparation, types of projects, real-time skills, system landscapes, for HANA migration, intro tips, how to handle the clients and grow high in SAP. These all things are available in SAP masterclass, which you are going to get complimentary if you join for the training with us. Yeah, so that's all from the basic intro point of view. In YouTube, there are so many videos which will tell you, what exactly mean by each and every modules here. If you want, you can see that. If you want, you can see different modules. What is SAP and what are the modules, different modules. But don't get confused. This is what it is, which I explained. But there will be different kinds of statements, different kind of explanation will be there. But this is what the final outcome. So you can refer any YouTube channels to select the modules. If you are not trained, selecting module is important, or else you can call us. We will understand your background and we will try to help you which module is suitable for you guys. Okay, so that's it from this particular video, and I wish you good luck, and I wish you good health. And yeah, if you are interested, please let us know, and after that we can meet and we can sail in the same boat, and we will do the needful. Thank you, and thanks for watching this. Yeah, bye.